Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is a new Gore Verbinski movie starring Sam Rockwell, and it's about this man who travels back in time and ends up at a diner, and there is a threat of AI, and he's just trying to find a group of people that can help him take down this AI. Gore Verbinski, I don't know, I don't think that's how you pronounce Gore Verbinski. Sorry, I don't know. He directed the first three Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He directed Rango. He did The Lone Ranger, and he's done some others. This is the first movie I've seen of his without Johnny Depp. So I've only seen the Pirates movies, Rango, and The Lone Ranger. All three Pirates movies are really good. The third one is just just awesome. First one's awesome, and the second one's awesome, but it's one of the lower ones. Lone Ranger, I've always liked. I know a lot of people don't. I've never understood it. And then Rango, I have fun with, but isn't necessarily my favorite. But I was looking forward to this one, especially since I heard a lot of good things about it from Cody Leach and Sean Chandler, who are, obviously other and bigger YouTubers. I'll link them down below, just in case you haven't heard of them or, whatnot, but, they said it was interesting, and I like Sam Rockwell. I think the director has made some good movies, and there's obviously other people in the movie that I think are pretty good, like, crap, I just had his name. The guy who plays Luis in Ant-Man, he's in it. He's also in The Martian. I should remember his name, but like it was just on my mind, and now I'm forgetting, which kind of sucks. Sorry. And then Juno Temple, who I saw in Venom: Last Dance, and then she was in Roofman last year. But the big thing is that I think everyone in the cast is really good. There are ones that I would say I have to like more, but all in all, I think that the cast just does really good. And the story itself is really, really fun, but it also has a really, really good message that it's like portraying, while also just being like a fun movie. And yeah, so I thought the story was great, where obviously Sam Rockwell plays this guy who comes back and is just like, we need to end this AI. It's destroy the future and everything. And like from the opening scene, it's just really, really fun. And I think Sam Rockwell is really good and underrated actor. Obviously, he's in Iron Man 2. He's in The Bad Guys. He voices Mr. Wolf. And then he's in some other movies that I can't think of. And there are other movies of his that I want to try and watch, because I think he's a really good actor from everything I've seen. And that continues in this. He was a really good character in this, and he was funny, and he actually brought some emotion as well. And I mean, everyone else did. Michael Pena from Ant-Man, he was really good. The girl who played his wife, I think it was wife, it might have been girlfriend, but I think it was wife. She did really good. She was in Deadpool 2. I haven't seen that, but she's Domino in that. She was really good. Juno Temple was good. And then I don't think I've seen her in anything else, but there was a girl in here who was playing a character named Ingrid, who was like a princess type character, and everything with her character was really good. I think she acted good, and then like the final like reveals at the end were really cool. The movie had a good steady pace. It would have flashbacks to how the characters got there, and I thought each of the flashbacks were fun and good and added to the story a lot. The ending, I thought the ending was pretty good. It did start to lose me a little bit towards the end. There was a monster type thing that showed up, and I was like, that's odd. And then once you got to the AI and like where it is and everything, it started getting a little bit weird for me, and I was like, I don't know if it's going to land the ship, but I think for the most part it did end. It left on a note where it wasn't like the most satisfying ending, but it was a nice ending, and the final scene, I think, is what saved it. If they didn't have that final scene, I don't know if it would have been a little bit lower for me, but the final scene is a really good scene that it didn't save the movie, because the movie, like, even if the ending ended before, like, the final scene, like, they just took that final scene and removed it, it would have still been a pretty good movie, but I would have thought the ending kind of dipped the movie a little bit, but I do think the final scene did save it and everything. And it was just fun. It was a fun movie that had some really fun jokes and just comedic stuff, while also having this message that it is portraying clearly. You understand it. You are a little bit, like, it's a little bit, crap, I can't think of the word, but it's out there. The message was just really good, and I can't think of the word, sorry, but it was a really good message that blended in with the comedy. The action, there isn't as much action, but the action that you do get is fun, and I just like the characters, I like the story. I think it was a really, really good movie, and if you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. I think I heard that it might only be in theaters till Wednesday, which kind of stinks, but if you have time, I would go see it, and then whenever it's released somewhere else, definitely recommend it. It was really good. It is one that I could see myself watching again. It was just, like, it was fun, and it had a good enough ending where, like, I would watch it again, and it's one of my favorites of the year so far. I don't know where it will be by the end of the year, but no matter where it is by the end of the year, it's a really, really good movie that I thought was really, really good. But yeah, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is one of the better AI movies I've seen. I haven't seen that much, but, like, the ones that deal with AI, I think this is one of the better ones, if not, like, the best one. Scratch that. It's one of the best ones. But yeah, that's, I would say, 4 out of 5, really good. But that's my thoughts on Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. So that means later this week, on Friday, will be one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and How to Make a Killing. And then after that will be the last movie of February, which is also one that I'm really, really looking forward to. And then we'll see from there. But thank you for watching. If you've seen it, tell me what you thought about the movie. And yeah, I'll put a link to Sean Chandler and Cody Leach down in the description. Just because, I mean, they're the ones that I got the recommendation from. I was just watching one of their videos. They were like, it was a really good movie, and I was like, okay, I want to watch that. And I'm so happy I did. So I'll put them down there, and then I'll see you in a couple days. So see you then.